Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Dragon Quest XI. In this episode, we're going to be taking round 2 for the Luminaries trial for taking on the boss monsters. And I'm definitely going to take a hold of Hendrik for this match. I'm not going to take control of Rab and Serena because I think they did a pretty good job. But I have a new strategy. I was reading up on a few things real quick, and I think there's a better strategy that I can do that makes a whole lot of sense. So that's what we're going to jump into. I think it's a fairly good way to do this match. A lot, like, we were really close. We were at 48 out of 40. We were right there. So let's jump into it. And, alright, 40 actions. So we need to switch out lineup. Do Sylvando. No. And Veronica? Yeah.
Need a little help?
I think that's gonna be okay. No. Veronica, follow orders. Sylvando, follow orders. Serena, all healing. Alright. I wonder, though, can she... Because I almost want to just go right off the bat and do a... Magic Burst. That's good. He was the deadliest of the two. He was his attacks. He has half. I think it's like half of the health that this guy does. This guy's got like 5,000 health, right? But and now I want to switch. No, lineup because now I can just do heavy hits on him. And I'm fine with that. I kind of want to leave Sylvando on here as well for the use of buffs. Oh crap, I need to switch that real quick. Tactics. Hendrik. Sylvando, fight wisely. You...
Accept your fate.
Oh, he's... Yep. Don't use elemental things on here, because I think they have them. Was it him or the other one? I can't remember which one does which, but since we got Hendrik, let's just go with a Unbridled Blade. Is that the best one he has? There we go. Holy cow, was that so much easier than before. So much easier. 9 actions. We only took them out in 3 minutes compared to before. Okay, so I wish to enter a top level horse race. I wish I had a copy of Ogler's Digest. I wish I could pick someone to stay with me forever and ever. This one actually has to do with a trophy, so that's the one we're going to do now. And who wouldst thou have joined thee forevermore? Now, this is an interesting one, because in the original game, you can only pick Gemma, right? So, technically, I believe, because of that, she would be more of the maybe even canon. But since they opened it up to everybody, because basically if it's a female character, you pick them for basically marriage. If it's a male character, you're picking them like, hey, let's be roomies type thing, right? Well, the way I see it, the game kind of did a no-no where by opening it up to everybody, there's a mistake there. because with Gemma, we don't know his backstory, but he lived his entire life in Cobblestone with her. But we don't know any of that. And we don't know, and there's no connection that we have to her now because she wasn't involved with any of the game. Whereas with Jade and Veronica and Serena, you got to feel a connection with them. And going back, I feel that if he were to have remained the prince of his kingdom, then he would marry a princess of another kingdom. And since him and Jade were so close, or would have been so close, because King Cornelian and our parents were so close and whatnot, that it probably would have been Jade. That's who we're going to go with. I see. Really, if thou had been raised as the Prince of Dundrazel, perhaps you too might already be wed. Thou wouldst take Jade, the Princess of Heliodor, as thy sworn companion? Yes. I understand that Azair all too well. There are those among my comrades with whom I grew close beyond measure. Would that we could have stayed together. In any case, it shall be as thou desirest. 'Tis done. Return to Cobblestone. I prithee, there thou shalt find what thou seekest. May you have a long and happy life together. Thou said, overcome one trial, but will sterner challenges await thee. When next thou returnest here, I would have thee good Lord, this is a tongue twister. I would have thee test thy strength against an even more fearsome foe. Visit me again when thou art good and ready. Until then, fare thee well. So basically, if you redo the trials, you can get additional stuff, right? And so Nord and Jade begin living together in Cobblestone. A few days go by. Like, I kind of feel bad for not including Gemma in that, but like I said, the game did a disservice to itself by opening up the floodgates for that. Because if you think about it, the game almost made it to where you don't want to pick Gemma. As weird as that is to say. I forgot she's wearing that outfit.
It really is nice spending time here in Cobblestone.
No one seems to be in a hurry
So
to do
how
anything.
are you feeling? Ready for bed?
Sure.
I think I'll follow your lead. Good night. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I did. I feel ready for anything. So, I believe... Let's talk to her again.
So how are you feeling? Ready
Oh,
if
no.
you've still got the energy, perhaps we could head out.
Village for a while and take a trip to the tour. Yeah, that's what we want to
Whenever
do.
you're ready.
Alright. So this is tied directly to a trophy. Or an achievement. Wait, where am I going now? Oh. Making sure I'm getting my bearings straight here. It took me longer to figure out who I was going to marry in this game. More so than it did when I was picking my first starter Pokemon. Charmander all the way. But for this game, like, I had to put some actual thought into it. So this is the famous Cobblestone Tour. I have to admit, it is rather impressive. A view from up there is spectacular. What do you say we climb it together? Alright. Gotta run a little more. There. I don't think... Yeah, we already got the thing behind there. So we'll take our time going up there. I think by the time we get this, we'll only need, what? 5 trophies then? Alright, so this way? Yeah. Now, normally I probably wouldn't do this until a little later, but I'm trying to get as much done before we take on the final boss. Or one of the final-ish bosses. Oh, that's pretty. It doesn't look like they're going to let us pass without a fight. Come on, or let's give them what they want. Okay.
Let's do this.
That's cool. A little stronger. Okay. Let's go with a Giga Gash. I didn't think we'd be seeing any monsters all the way up here, but I won't complain about getting a little exercise. Anyways, it's getting a bit dark, but we've come all the way up here now. Why don't we go to the top? Okay. Okay. There we go. I was wondering if they were going to go back to original costumes.
Finally. That took longer than I thought it would. It's almost dark. Oh, be careful of the edge, won't you? You couldn't do something for me, could you?
Huh?
Could you hold my hand? Oh, thanks. I've never been very good with heights. We've come all the way up here. We'd be silly not to enjoy the view together, right? Your hands used to be a lot smaller, you know. Back when you were a baby, I used to worry that they'd shatter into pieces if I so much as touched them. But you're all grown up now. Maybe it's time I stopped treating you like a child. Oh, typical. Why does it always start raining the second we get a chance to be alone? I'm freezing all of a sudden. What do you say we do a little something to warm ourselves up? Good. We're only going to die of cold standing around like this all night. Right. Brace yourself.
That's right in line with Jade. Nord and Jade spar back and forth until they're well and truly warmed up.
positively toasty after that. You've come a long way. Feel that breeze. You know, I get the feeling there's nothing we can't overcome as long as we're together. Lucky we're going to be together for a while then, eh?
There we go. Magic Moments. Trophy earned. Award for spending some quality time with a pal who's been there for you through the thick and thin. Award for acquiring at least 150 accolades. Holy crap. That's a lot. But, that's awesome. Oh, what's this? Okay. So looking at the trophies. Going into the trophies, we now have 52 of 57. There's 5 left. One of them is a platinum. So, we only need 4. This is awesome. The rest that we need would be awarded for solving the mirrored mysteries of Erdrea. That one I need to look into. I don't know the fullness of that one. I don't know exactly what we have to do or when it triggers. Swordsmith of Light, awarded for crafting the finest of all weapons on the Fun Size Forge. I believe that one is just when we have to craft another weapon. And I think that's a story-based one. And then Savior of Tackle Scripture. So, after we do everything, fighting the boss and everything, I think we're going to go back and do the Tackle stuff, which would get us this one. So, we will be doing this one as well. The only other one we have to do, dedicated follower of fashion, which is going to be just me grinding a lot, getting all the costumes. And then once we get the last one, hopefully I'll be filming it and we'll get that one and the platinum together. So that's the way I'm going to do it. This one is going to be running a bit short because, well, I think it's about time we're heading back to Cobblestone. Are you ready to leave? Yes. Nord and Jade make their way back to the village. Not to mention, like, being the luminary and her being the princess, you would think, like, we'd probably move back to the kingdom. I don't know if we'd actually stay in Cobblestone. But I think we're going to make our way... Oh, so we were already aiming at... Why would you aim us the other direction? I think we're going to end the video shortly. Just because I know the last one went a little longer at like 30-something minutes. No, that's the base. Here. Save myself the trouble. There. Show the game who's boss. Yeah, the last one went a little long, and I really didn't want it to, so this one, I'm just going to cut it at the regular time. And we're just about there anyway. So we're going to go get some sleep. It's just us anyway. Whoa, everybody's back. Tell Jay, do you think you've walked enough? Everybody in there? Yeah, they are. Look at that. Jade heads back home. Wait, we don't live in the same place? Oh. But let's say, what the heck?
Thank you for taking me to the top of the tour.
The stars were beautiful. Oh, and it was good to be able to fit in an impromptu workout,
ready
too.
To turn in? I think I'll follow your lead. Good night.
Alright. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next episode, we're probably going to be working...
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, we did. So, probably going to be working towards the end of the story again. I mean, we most likely could do the tackles too, but I'd rather get the story stuff taken care of and then take care of the tackle stuff right after that. So we're going to be working on the story stuff in the next few episodes. Until then, take care and peace out.